If you run a home care agency and you've ever wondered what actually reduces the taxes you owe, you're not alone. Because this is where a lot of home care agency owners feel confused. You hear things like, write it off, it's a deduction. But no one really explains what that actually means or how it affects your taxes. So let's break this down very simply. At the most basic level, a tax write-off is a business expense that reduces your taxable profit. That's it. In the last video, we talked about how taxes for a home care agency are based on profit, not revenue. So if your home care agency makes $200,000 in revenue and you have $120,000 in expenses, you're not taxed on $200,000. You're taxed on what's left over, and in this example, $80,000. So the real question becomes, what actually counts as an expense? For a home care agency, some of the biggest expenses are caregiver wages, payroll taxes, insurance, training and recruiting, mileage reimbursements, software and subscription costs. But there are also other common business expenses that still apply to you as a home care agency owner. Business meals and travel, using your personal vehicle for business, a home office if you qualify, equipment and supplies, cell phone expenses used for your business, health insurance costs, and if you're just getting started, startup costs. Now, I know that might sound like a lot, and you don't need to memorize all of this. The most important thing to understand is this. If the expense is ordinary and necessary for running your home care agency, it may reduce your taxable profit. But here's where many home care agency owners get this wrong. They think, if I spend money, I'll just write it off. But that's not how it works. The goal is not to spend more money just to reduce taxes. The goal is to understand your numbers so you can make smart decisions in your agency. And this is where tax planning actually begins. Not with complicated strategies, but with understanding your expenses and your profit clearly. And in future videos, I'll break some of these down in a much simpler way so you can see exactly how they apply to your home care agency. Because here's the truth, even if you understand write-offs, they only help you if your numbers are accurate. In the next video, I'll walk you through why your accounting affects your taxes more than most home care agency owners realize. And once you understand that, everything about your taxes starts to make a lot more sense.